So again, this is our first match on the West Coast this evening. Chowder77, gRaudO. gRaudO. Oh, okay, that's how you pronounce that. That's cool. And we're starting on Pokemon Stadium 2, which is pretty much to be expected at this point. Haven't seen a Monado art come out from gRaudO just yet, or gRaudO, but hey. So far, speed is here, and it's just allow him to run into those projectiles faster. He's going to use Jump Art. It doesn't have any extra jumps. However, it does allow him to fall faster, get back on stage quicker. On top of that, it boosts his aerials just a little bit in terms of their damage. He's switching the Buster now. Jumps out of shield at the wrong time, gets hit by the Blunderbuss Cannonball. At 143, one big hit from gRaudO should do it. Down throw, up tilt. That is a true combo. And gRaudO, bad position here. However, has his opponent off stage. He's going to try to go for a spike, but it's really difficult to hit gRaudO whenever he's in his up B. Forward throw, dash attack, good amount of damage here. Not going to go for the spike, made it look like he was doing so though. Fades away, does not get clipped out by the F smash at the ledge. So far, quite a lot of damage coming out from these attacks coming in from gRaudO. As a heavy, you do have to do a lot of damage, but gRaudO really doesn't struggle to get in. Obviously, he has projectiles to soften you up a little bit, do a lot of damage. The problem is that crown can be used against gRaudO on a number of occasions, just like right there. He didn't get hit by it, however, he was on the ground and landed right next to it, which put him in an animation which caused him to pick it up. He got hit by the forward air. However, immediately takes control back right away. Dash attack's going to come out, but it will whiff. gRaudO is able to get that grab, forces the opponent off stage. Not able to get a follow-up, though. Chowder right now in a good position. Again, this is gRaudO. He's one of the heaviest characters in the game. I believe he's tied for number 2 with DDD. So, yeah, not easy to put him away. However, he hits like a semi-truck. That forward air is going to come out. Smash Art is here. Super Armors through the forward air with the crown side B. And you have Super Armors as well with the air. Gets spiked out of Speed Art. Looks for the Blunderbuss combo. Goes for a grab instead of an F smash. gRaudO in a rough position right now, trying to take away this first stock. Chowder right now is going to grab his crown back. The forward throw is going to come out just in the nick of time to give him the iframes necessary to avoid getting hit by that crown. Rising there from ledge. gRaudO is going to land into that blunderbuss. F-tilt comes out, finally takes that first stock away. But it might be too little too late for gRaudO. As Chowder keeps the damage coming, but hold up now. Quite a lot of damage. 30%, 39% after that get-up attack. Gets a grab, forward throw, puts his opponent in the corner. 60% now. One good read on Smash Attack with Smash Art. Could be it. Could be curtains. He's able to take it back to ledge. The Nair is going to push him off stage just barely. Jump Art just comes back out. Careful with the ledge. He's going to hold his shield. Get forward air for his troubles. Takes quite a lot of damage. That forward air is so strong. There's about 20% per hit. Down tilt, up tilt, down tilt, up tilt. Should do the trick, and it will be Chowder77 taking game 1. Staking a pretty big, easy claim on a position in winner's side, winner's finals right now. Anyway, we got game 2 on deck. In terms of counter picks, I think Chowder might not like to go to a smaller stage. Obviously, gRaudO, he's really difficult to deal with, but so are these sword attacks coming in from Shulk as well. Then again, a town and city might not be a bad idea. You have a lot of maneuverability with Jump Art and Speed Art. You can wheel around at your leisure on that stage. And on top of that, making shorter horizontal blast zones are going to make it a lot easier for Shulk to get kills off the side, which is where he excels. He doesn't quite have as many top kills like gRaudO does. So I could pretty easily see the town and city being a pick again. No character swaps from either player, though, as we get back into this one. Game number 2 coming out here. And the stage selection is town and city. Guys, it's almost like I'm a visionary or something. We're getting back into this thing. And already starting with a bit of steam in his head is gRaudO, taking quite a lot of damage off of Chowder. 20% off of a little short niche interaction. Nice jump to avoid the jab combo, however, gets hit by a returning crown. Not able to extend his combo much further. And that is awesome. I love to hear that production. I also love to see that Chowder's fighting his way back into this. Quite a lot of damage off of those blunderbuss combos. Has his opponent in the corner. Right, but now weaving around. Trying to get a forward air on his opponent. However, a forward throw coming in from gRaudO. Able to get him off stage. Baits out the counter. Is able to get a grab backwards too. Okay, hang on. Yeah, he's getting hit a little bit further away. And yep, that is a true combo, by the way. Up B, hit from the ledge into rising forward air. Takes that stock away. With smash art on, it is just curtains. The F smash not able to take the stock just yet. And gRaudO not in a good position to get that forward air, but I like what they're going for there. Oh my god, the clapback. Down air to spike, into the F tilt comes out. So much damage on gRaudO already. He just spawned. He only takes that stock, but doesn't have enough frames to get the F smash on. Back air's going to come out. Chowder now. Tries to recover, does so. Returning Crown is going to combo out of the up B, and a down tilt weak hit is actually going to take the stock away. Ordinarily, that's just a berry move, but worked out differently for Chowder. Didn't need a follow-up to take that stock. Now doing a good job minding his defenses. Chowder comes back in with super armor and a projectile to cover some space. Make it pretty difficult for his opponent. Looking for a stock here. K-Rool's just so hard to edge guard with that up B. That up B is deceptively large. Shulk doesn't really have any way to hit his opponent from underneath. And look for the kill off the top, but not quite going to do so. And it will be a smash art up air to do the trick for gRaudO, who's on the board finally, 2 minutes into the match. Trying to get chipped out. The grab. One there's going to come down. Yes. Keep buffing this damage. Back air falls. Look for more. No tech. And misses the down air. But his opponent also misses the back air too. So he's going to be living. The downer's going to hit through the stage. Not going to kill just yet though. Didn't spike. Oh, the second hit of the F smash is going to come out. gRaudO's back in this thing. Even stocks here. Speed art allows him to run into that crown faster. Up tilts, moves around, gets a nice grab, catches the opponent on the ground. Crown is active, and it is as a projectile right now too. Nice combo, crown into forward air. That's an opponent at 40%. Now again, Shulk is cheesy. He can do something here. Oh, tries to catch the roll just a little bit too early though. I love the idea coming in. Forward air, not gonna come out. Blunderbuss was a little bit faster. Air dodges perfectly into that blunderbuss combo. Oh, looking for a follow-up on the ground. The patience was so good. However, a nice match from gRaudO is going to allow him to get back to the ground. 159% gets hit by the crown, chipped up into the air. His opponent right now is going to just raw nair. He's going to be living, though. No get-up attack, no forward air from ledge. Actually, there was one, but gRaudO wasn't, or excuse me, Chowder wasn't home. F smash is going to catch the landing, and yes, both hitboxes will fall. It is 1-to-1. The counter pick of Town & City is a really good bit of work for gRaudO. But hey, making a comeback from a stock deficit like that, pretty awesome. Good stuff for Shulk. Good stuff for gRaudO. An even set count. We're going to game 3. So, in terms of counter picks, now is when you generally like to go to smaller stages, but it doesn't look like either player has left the ring. No, it looks like gRaudO's going to step out, wants to do bans. Seems like gRaudO might be turning down a run back onto Town & City, and it seems like Chowder wants to go back to Town & City too, maybe to prove that they have the chops to hang. And you know what? I happen to disagree. If you just lose on a stage, especially in, you know, a reverse 3-0 comeback, you probably don't want to go back there. Again, this plays the Shulk string so well. Go to a small stage, go to the Smashville, go to town or a small battlefield. Go to stages where you cover the whole thing with your crown. However, Chowder, nothing if not stubborn, is going to be going back. Same old story. Game number 3 here. And does a really good job of getting rid of the first stock. No, he doesn't. Jump art comes out right in the nick of time for Chowder. Pulls into the blunderbuss. Not going to kill off the top just yet, though. Tries to cover the ground with a dash attack. Doesn't quite do the trick. First hit nair. Forward throw. Catches the nair, but however, a nair is going to come out and trade in favor of Chowder. Blunderbuss. Going to be sucking at the ledge. That is a re-grab. Not going to go punish, though. In fact, it's going to be a rising down air coming in from our main man, gRaudO. A lot of damage on the board. Goes for the F smash at the ledge, or center stage, but will not take stock just yet because of the shield and the the dash attack comes out. So, gRaudO, I mean, again, we've seen them come back from other situations similar to this one. Actually, worse ones. So, honestly, this is quite doable for them. Switches into jump art, tries to get a little bit of extra fall speed potentially. Alright, and already at a high percent, looks for the follow. Oh, actually, okay, gets the spike, does not go for the follow-up up air. Probably recognized that the shield art was coming out. And yep, this is why shield art is so rough for Shulk in this matchup. Again, you get kind of stuck in a blender there when the crowns are turning and everything. Now looking for grabs. Weak hit dash attack, will not take the stock just yet. Border comes out, gets rid of the blunderbuss. Okay, I like that air slash. Just big enough to avoid the blunderbuss. Dash attack will not take the stock just yet. No shield art required. Excellent DI there from gRaudO. Nair from ledge. Not going to take the stock just yet. K-roll quite heavy. Oh, and despite the short horizontal blast zones, will be surviving that one. Comes back on with a forward air of their own. Takes that stock away. And we've seen this before. This was the exact same position that we saw gRaudO in last game. I don't think Chowder's very keen on repeating the comeback that happened to him. An air slash from the bottom of the stage is going to get it started. Peeking through that very soft ledge there of Town & City. Blunderbuss is going to cover the air. So is the crown. It's going to cover the ground. All these landings being caught out right now. gRaudO having a really difficult time coming out the corner, but it will be a brazen back air off stage trying to do the trick there. Chowder's still surviving at nearly 200% though on his first stock. We haven't seen a lot of smash art. This should be... No, the dash attack could come up, but it will be second hit of the downer. Sour spotting, but still taking the stock off the side. It is all but curtains right now from Chowder. And no! Great DI to survive both hits, the forward air as well as the blunderbuss cannonball that gRaudO got knocked into. Will be surviving at about 150%. Falling there, tries to crack that shield, doing a very good job of catching their opponent out in the open. However, I just don't quite think he has the chops. Hang on, puts him back in another position. Smash art is active. Gets for a back air, Nair's gonna come out. Chowder breathes on him at this point, that should be it. And then it will be a dash attack on the other side of the stage, and will be Chowder taking this one 2-1. I believe this is best of 5 in semis. Alright, good to know. Well, that's great. Folks, I am very pleased to announce that we have someone joining the fray right now. My good friend Dara, how you doing tonight?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be here. Jumping on so late, my apologies. But yeah, I'm excited to cast a little bit of Smash. I'm happy to see you again. How you doing, friend? What's been going on?
Well, let's not get into that right now. That's a bit of a longer conversation, but I am just happy to be here casting for Boat Bash Online, supporting the Trevor Project this evening. As we await the counter pick coming in from gRaudO.
Yeah, so we're going to win in semis, right? So this should all be like best of 5 from this point onwards. And, you know, I like jumped in, I saw King Kiggle and Shulk happening, and I'm like, oh, that's a funny matchup. That's a funny little matchup that I feel like I don't get to see quite often. And one that I'm excited to see like a little bit more in depth as well. So, you know, you've been casting, I assume, for a minute as well. Talk to us. What is sort of the dynamic that we're seeing happen between these two players?
Well, the dynamic right now is that, I mean, the main way Shulk picks up kills, Dara, it's going to be, you know, forward airs off stage, stuff like that. It's really difficult for Shulk to edge guard K-roll because of, you know, the armor shenanigans coming in. Shulk's forward air doesn't do enough damage to go through crown side B, even aerial crown side B. So Chowder's been using that to just come back on stage, and on top of that, Shulk just doesn't have any way to hit K-roll out of their up B. So it comes down to ledge trapping, and Shulk isn't quite good at that against characters with super armor like that. So it's been quite difficult. gRaudO was able to take game number 2 on Town & City, but we're on Kalos for game number 3 here, Dara.
Yeah, and already Chowder trying to start a menacing tech chase. They're not going to be able to find it. Catches the double jump though. From like the second that I got to see of Chowder's gameplay, we're just seeing like a lot of just really good zoner theory being applied to GRaudO, right? Trying to beta jump, trying to punish it, but GRaudO finally able to find that opening.
Yeah, and at the ledge is where K-Rool really comes alive. I mean, super armor, it's really difficult for you to contest that, and on top of everything, you have, a command grab that you can start from the air. You have, a ton of cannonballs, you have a ton of crowns, and again, just really strong, beefy hitboxes. However, GRaudO's going to be able to grab center stage, however, get smacked in like a fly on a windshield, and it will be the first stock taken by Chowder.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But right now, GRaudO just setting up the tech chase thing on the platform, able to get a couple of hits out of it though. Only 62% onto Chowder right now. Looking for the next falling neutral, already equalizing the amount of damage. Looking for that early spike. GRaudO does respond appropriately and makes it back onto the stage here. I feel like this entire game that I'm seeing thus far has just been Chowder backing up a little bit, throwing out crown, and dominating space away from GRaudO.
And honestly, you'd be forgiven for thinking that's exclusive to this game. That's been pretty much the entire set so far. It's been really difficult for GRaudO to get like any meaningful combos going on just because of how K-Rool's attacks work and how safe a lot of his aerials are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He just gets to press buttons on your shield sometimes. And Shulk doesn't really have a lot of out-of-shield options besides up B, so he just kind of has to respect that at times. But that is going to be the grab, that is going to be the down throw, and that is going to be the tilt to be able to take that stock. GRaudO down now 3 stocks to 1, has to find a way to be able to get in there. Falling forward is going to do it, but can he get that ledge trap? Yes, they will be able to do so. That's one back air, but King K-Rool just heavy enough to live a little bit longer.
Yeah, I believe tied for the second heaviest character in the game with King DDD. Both of them behind Bowser here. And that air slash still comes out. K-Rool's able to show their chonk here a little bit, proving that they can survive big attacks like that.
Oh yeah. Okay, but just popping out an F smash, still not able to take that stock across the stage, goes through the edge guard, and instead actually getting punished for that commitment off stage. Leans into that back air a little bit too much as well. The windbox finally able to get Shulk as that shield sort of dissipates, and that is going to be the stock.
Okay. It still is the stock, yeah. No jump on deck. And JV3 coming in for Chowder77, who advances into winners finals for the West Coast of Boat Bash Online this evening.